In the 13th century, the stonemasons working on the building of the east end of the cathedral were looking for a convivial spot to enjoy their bread and ale. That was their lunch, that was their salary. And so was born what we now think is the oldest pub in Norwich, the Adam and Eve. The first recorded customers were in 1249, and this was at the alehouse that was run and owned by the monks. Now the monks ran the great hospital, which is just a few hundred yards further along the road. They were great brewers, purely for medicinal purposes, of course. The brew-house itself formed part of the great hospital, so the monks were brewing their ale right here. And it's quite likely that people have actually been enjoying an ale here way back to Saxon times. And then there's the ghost of the Adam and Eve, a friendly chap known as Sam, said to be that of Lord Sheffield, an officer in the Royal Army, who was fighting here August 1549 against the rebel forces loyal to the Wyndham landowner Robert Kett. Lord Sheffield was mortally wounded and carried into the Adam and Eve where he died. And it's said that occasionally the ghost appears to take off with a coat or a scarf, always bringing it back, or just the occasional tap on the shoulder. And so for many generations, drinkers have stepped inside this little gem of a pub, from stonemasons to smugglers, from cathedral choristers to notorious murderers. One of the smugglers that I referred to was actually the landlady here at the Adam and Eve. Her name was Elizabeth Howes. We're going back about 160 years to the mid-19th century. She owned a wherry, also called Adam and Eve, and she used to bring bags of sand up the River Yare from Great Yarmouth. She used to sell it to the other pubs. They used it for the floors and for their spittoons. But she also had in the sand, apparently so, bottles of illicit liquor. And of course, in the days of high tax, the other landlords rather liked that. So she became a very, very popular tradeswoman. Now, another popular tradeswoman is indeed the landlady of the pub today. She's been here for 14 years, and her name is...
Well, keys disappear and reappear. Glasses will jump off the shelves when they aren't near the edge. And people will get tapped on the shoulder when they're standing at the bar waiting to order drinks.
So, have any of these glasses smashed on the floor then?
Oh yes, yeah. Yeah, they just tip off and away they go. We used to get the poor from the streets, feed them on bread and give them ale because the water was too bad to drink. And when they got well, send them out again. And it was used by the monks, who also looked after the elderly monks. And it was, a hospital was known as a hospitality, not as we know a hospital now.
In 2014 today, what are you offering for those that want to come and spend their money behind the bar?
Really good ale and lovely sandwiches. So I'm trying to follow the same tradition, but no smuggle.
No smuggle. So that's a short history on this quaint little gem of a pub here in Norwich, the Adam and Eve. This is Chris Bailey, Bustard TV.